So I have a few pictures here. These are from David.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
Me.
Who's that?
Me.
Who's that?
Like a wider me.
On March 5th, 2023, very late at night, a surveillance camera caught some movements in the garage. At first, it seemed like employees were working, but after a while, their real motives and activities were found suspicious. Basically, that night, a group took out a couple of cars from the garage. After getting out of the garage, they also tried to close the door, but failing to close the door completely, they quickly left the scene. That night, 3 cars were moved from the garage, which was seen on another camera. After that, the law enforcement authority stepped in.
All right, so I'm Detective O'Connor, ID 344. This is in reference to case number 24044-805. Today's date is March 26, 2024. It is 10:25 hours, and I am at the, is this Waterway Village Clubhouse? Island Shores. Okay, and what is the address here?
1600 Island Shores Drive.
In Green Acres.
Green Acres, yeah.
And what's your first and last name?
Andrea Stark.
And your date of birth?
1987.
What's your phone number?
772.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you just spell the last name for me?
Is it? So there's 2 N's in my first name.
Oh, A-N-N.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay, can you do me a favor, Ms. Stark?
Yes.
Just raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that everything you're about to say in this statement is the truth, nothing but the truth, to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we'll just start at the top. So this is about, I believe you have the name there of the person who's leasing. What's the name?
Lee Ramnarine.
Okay, and what address, what apartment is she leasing?
She's currently in. Her current apartment number here is 532 Waterway Village Court.
Okay, and does it have a date of birth on there?
It should have on the ID, which would be 776.
Okay, so did she come in here to sign this lease?
She did.
And you met with her in person?
One time, yes.
How long ago was that?
Back in August, beginning of August.
How many times would you say you've seen her?
Once.
You've seen her one time?
Yep.
Okay. But do you think you would be able to identify her?
Yeah.
Yeah. You saw her face pretty good.
Yeah.
You guys were in front of each other for a little bit?
Yeah.
All right. So she's renting that apartment under that name. What did she provide to you for proof of, pay stubs or anything like that?
When a person applies, they have to provide, obviously they have to fill out their application with all their information. They have to provide an ID and 2 recent pay stubs.
Okay, so she provided all that?
She did, yes.
So her ID was it a Florida driver's license or?
I believe New York.
New York driver's license?
New York.
And then her pay stubs, do you have a copy of those?
I do. Just give me one moment. Right here.
Okay, can I see that?
Yeah. There's 2.
Okay. And they have Conduit Commercial Solutions, and the name on the pay stub is Ann Ramanarine. Yes. With an address in Altamont Springs, Florida. Okay. How does she pay rent?
Online, or she pays at Walmart, which doesn't require her to come into the office because we don't accept money orders or cash or personal checks.
So how do they pay at Walmart?
We have a code specific for every apartment, and they just take the code to Walmart, say they want to make a rent payment, and they're able to pay cash or card there.
When they pay online, do they create an account?
They do with Rent Cafe, yes.
Yeah. Are you guys able to see that?
I believe so. I would have to check into that a little more, but
Yeah,
I
we
believe
can look into that later.
Mhm.
But yeah, if you could check into that just to see what name she's in there as.
Okay.
Okay. So on top of all that, I am going to administer you a photo array.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to read you some instructions for this photo array, and then just let me know if you have any questions.
Okay.
26, 24, 10, 30. All right, you'll be asked to view a group of photos of individuals. The person of interest may or may not be in this photo array, and the photos are not in any particular order. You should not feel that you have to make an identification. Take as much time as you need to look at each photograph. Individuals presented in these photographs may not appear exactly as they did on the date of the incident because features such as head, facial hair are subject to change. It is just as important to exclude innocent persons from suspicion as it is to identify the perpetrator. The investigation will continue whether or not identification is made. After viewing all the photographs, if you can make an identification, just initial and date the photograph of the person that you've identified and then close the folder. Since this is an ongoing investigation, you should not discuss this photo lineup or the results. I'll give it to you and then I'll leave you with it. Just I'm gonna walk in the other room. Just let me know whenever you're done.
Okay.
Can or cannot.
Que cuando se le cae la vena esa va a ir a la lista. Porque es lo que tú dices, no es dejar de querer, pero saber que tú estás queriendo una persona que tiene un camino perfecto y a veces la tenemos que educar.
Am I able to look at the file?
Yo no pienso que lo haga con mano, no, sí, ella sabe qué hace. Tú no viste la cámara. Muy bien. Es verdad que lo vi. No fue eso. No, es que se me queda. Eso es de loco. A mí no está bien de la cabeza. Pero la cámara sí, es verdad, me demostró que tiene como doble personalidad. Es una loca. Sí. No, pero yo no la he hecho a él, yo no la he hecho, pero bien, hablando con sí. Sí, no como sí, lo van a estar hablando. Y ahí no hay nadie. Y lo que hizo con Armando, ahí fue donde tengo la prueba con esta copia, pero es verdad. Que me cambió, lo manipuló de una forma así, era que a mí me gusta el trabajo de este manera. Cuando ella estaba regañando que porque tú me hablas así, que han dicho que a mí no me gusta que tú me hables de esa manera, y ella le dio la tortilla y lo manipuló y lo cogió. Así es, así por eso es la mentalidad y conmigo. No, pero bueno, tú eres la nueva y fuiste la última vez, toda la familia. Eso que conmigo. Y hace una cosa a la hija no puede ser. Yo no puedo
Initial and date?
Parece que no se deriva porque la lo mismo que a mí no me gusta, pero su hija. No le dice nada a su madre, pero para mí sí. Porque no me entienden desde la casa.
Yes.
Were you able to make an identification?
So possibly yes.
Okay, so you're not 100%
Not
confident.
100%, but that would be the.
So this is who you believe. Okay, what percentage would you say like your confidence is? It's like I said to you in the instructions. It's you don't have to make an identification. Don't feel pressured to make an identification.
Then I would, that would be the closest one, but I don't want to, obviously do the wrong person.
Okay, no problem. I'm just gonna have you sign the date. So you could just sign there, date and time there.
Okay.
Today's date is March 26, 24, and it is 10:36. Let me just put it right next to it. All right, that's going to conclude this movement.
Okay, you're good. Trying to make a game plan on this?
Nah.
Trying to make a game plan on
Nah.
this? So,
She gave you her original ID?
So yeah, she did give me original ID, but it's identification card only suspended back in 2022. So I asked her about it. I was like, she was like, "Oh, I sent the paper to get it reinstated, but I just haven't picked up my DL yet, but it's still showing suspended." So I asked her about the car, who the car registered to. She said it's her godmother, and she gave me this. So according to Weber, this is the information that she's stealing. Probably stealing her information. Yeah. So
Is that just her name with a different address?
yeah, it's the lady, from New York, but she's saying she lives, both of them live at this address. She's saying her grandmother lives over there, and she. So, I told her she should get a copy of her insurance, and I want that, so she's fumbling around. I guess and we can rubber this solve for a little bit, because she's more likely to be taken for the DA, I guess. She said, she can't come, but kind of know it's
Yeah.
Yeah, they're sending it, ma'am. Where does she live right now? Yeah. Is she home now where she can collect possession of this vehicle? I need the registered owner to come get this vehicle. Okay, call her and see if she can leave work or something. How many kids you got? Because they're running in the road over here. There's one right here. Oh, okay. until 4:30.
It's not sister house. I can stay here. Like, y'all can stay in the area until you get off.
She send you the insurance?
Huh?
The insurance?
I don't have that yet because she don't have service inside of it. She works inside of a school. So she sent it to my email, but it's not coming through here.
Okay.
But like I said, we can stay here for until she gets off. However y'all want to do it.
You said that's your sister's house?
Huh?
This is your sister's
This is my
house?
sister's house. We can stay here. That's what I'm saying. We can stay here.
Your sister home?
If she don't know, but we can stay here. Who still in the car? Okay, tell her to get out.
So that she got through? You said she got through. She's calling me that this is the address. Same address as the.
Who's the car come back to?
Comes back to this lady, but no DL14 or anything like that. So if you run it,
Is in a picture? You can't even do FCIC, NCIC if she's not pulled. I have to run it through probably 91 just had it run it in New York. It's New York. So we don't know if it's New York City or if it's yeah. Just put it on. Just give us a second. We're trying to figure out some stuff.
Go. Go upstairs. Go. Go inside. Go. I'm sorry.
As soon as we come on, there's this.
By reference to your RO, is there anything we're going to buy and have the balance on the or going to Florida and have the next box?
I don't know what
she said a valid.
what she does.
26. You get that insurance yet? The insurance? Okay.
it, you know.
Blood's on his way. I guess we could just look her up, you know, for an ODL. Kids. What's this like?
You can detain it, you know.
Here's the deal. You don't have a valid driver's license.
How?
So that's this one.
So when I went to court, we ironed everything out. The only thing they said I had to do was pay $60 and actually go to the appointment that I have tomorrow, the 29th,
Yeah,
and that'll be all. From court?
for tomorrow.
Yeah, same here.
They didn't give me a paper
Need
for.
more.
Anything showing your date that
Once
you're
you
supposed
confirm
to,
a court date.
No, not a court date. I go to the DMV.
Oh.
I had court
So-
last week.
So that's just an appointment that you have tomorrow?
Yeah, they said pay the $60 to get the physical copy, but everything else was supposed to be straightened. I just left
Everything
court
else is-
last week. I can literally tell you.
2022.
Yeah, so
That's what I went to court for.
I'm still showing suspended.
I literally just left court. Hold on. And I still have my court papers.
All right, until we get things situated right now, you're just gonna be detained, okay?
Okay,
Not
can
under
you
arrest,
grab
you're detained.
this
Yeah,
and
I got
this?
that.
We're
So what
gonna put her on
else?
top of the car. We're just going in
Okay.
there. 7 minutes.
Can they go to the front? I'm pregnant. I'm sorry.
We can double cuff it from the back just for now because it's our policy.
Okay. I don't want them to see.
Yeah, you would just stand off to the side.
Okay.
You just want to stick that in your purse for now.
So which way can we walk?
All right.
To the back.
Turn around.
This way?
Yeah, yeah. To the back.
Is there a way you can get through? Car to show us her.
So we have it detained for now.
I was alive. But I don't know why it's showing suspended. You think I have drugs or something?
You got nothing on, right?
No. Like just call me back.
I'm sorry.
Okay. All right.
I got you. Oh, yeah.
No.
I don't know. They said when I still went to court, my license is still not fine. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. I already told you that I don't know. So I don't know. From what I was told, it's I don't know. You may have like 4 cars. Yeah. You call.
You have 4 kids up there?
Mm-hmm.
How old are they?
10, 8, 10, 8, 6, 8.
Come right now.
Nobody there with me.
I got someone cut from
Who can come watch them? My sister can come watch them.
maybe yours. Yeah, I have yours in my
She lives right there.
off of Estrada.
Upstairs.
Estrada, or did he put?
I don't get
I had yours.
She got my ID number.
Oh,
Shit.
So where up there, 5:34. We don't have to work.
Recording. We're having a conversation. Basic stuff. First name? Do
Akira.
you have a middle name? Last name? I'm Detective Campbell. I know I introduced myself to you. What's your birthday?
94,
Oh, you're having a birthday in a few days. You turn, what, 30?
30,
What's your phone number?
904.
Was that Jacksonville?
Yeah,
Is that where you're from?
no.
What's your address?
I don't live anywhere. I'm in between. I don't have a home right now. That's what I told them.
Where your kids been staying?
Where we just left, right there in
Five, what'd you say, 523, 520, what was it?
32.
32? What's the name of the street in there?
I know how to get there. It's a sign that says Island Shores and Waterway. That's Cresthaven going into it. I don't know the exact name. I don't know the exact name of the street.
Does Waterway Village sound right? I think everything in there might be Waterway Village.
Well, one side says island, the other side says water. Yeah, so
Okay. That's Green Acres. All right. How long you been? Whose apartment did you say it was earlier?
my sister,
What's your sister's name?
Denise.
I think you said Williams.
Mhm.
Do you know her phone number?
I told you not by heart. I don't know, like people that I actually talk to on a daily basis by heart. Well,
Okay.
people who've had the same number for a long time.
All right. And then the car you said is your aunt's?
No, my godmom.
Okay. All right. There's multiple things going on. So they have you don't have, I guess you don't have a driver's license?
I'm supposed to get my driver's license tomorrow, but that's what they say.
Okay. All right. So before I ask you any more questions about the driver's license or this, that, and the next, have you ever been read Miranda warnings before?
Yeah.
All right. Well, regardless if you've been read them 100 times or never, I have to read them to you because that's what we have to do. And then just let me know if you understand. If you don't understand, I'll explain, and we'll go from there. I want to make sure you're clear before I ask you any questions. I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You have the right in the presence to the representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during any questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the presence representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any questioning. If at any time during an interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you're privileged to remain silent. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Any statement you make must be any statement you make can be used against you in a court of law. You understand all of them?
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
All right. So you have a Florida ID card, right? So it's just like one, you went down to the DMV and you gave them like whatever birth certificate, like your normal stuff you have to give them. You got an ID card. Have you ever had a driver's license?
Yeah.
You did have one at one point?
Yeah.
And then I guess probably
Yeah,
suspended for
I got a ticket a couple years ago, and then the ticket wasn't paid. And then when I got pulled over, they said it was suspended. So I've been going to court fighting that for like the past year and a half. And I just got that situated last week. And like I said, I was supposed to go to the DMV tomorrow. So.
Okay. All right. And then we have your phone. Would you be able to get Denise's phone number out of it later?
Later.
To call? I mean, I'm not going to do it right this second because we're going to be in the middle of talking, but she'll be able to verify that that's her apartment?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the car situation, how do we get a hold of your godmom?
You'll have to call her as well.
Do you have that phone number?
In the phone, yeah.
What's her full name?
What's her name on her birth certificate? I don't know like her full name that way.
Oh, what do you call her?
Janet.
Janet? Okay. She's your godmom. Doing her last name?
No, she's not like Christian appointed godmother. I met her along the lines of me, being homeless and all that stuff. I met her through one of my kids' dad. So
How long have you had the car? Is she like let you hold it for the day, or is it like something she bought and put in your name for you?
No, I've been holding it for like the past 6 days.
Okay. All right. So we call her. She's gonna say it's not stolen. You're supposed to have it, right? It's good, right?
It shouldn't be stolen.
It didn't come up stolen, but I just want to make sure when we call her, we're all on the same page. Okay. All right. So I have a few pictures here. These are from David. Who's that?
Me.
Who's that?
Me.
Who's that?
Like a wider mean?
Wider or whiter?
No, like wider, like WIDER.
Oh, that might just be how pictures. Who's that?
Me. They all look like a picture of me.
Okay, you took David at some point in time. So who's this?
That's a picture of me.
Mm-hmm. So whose name is on here?
The same name that's on the car.
So do you see the problem?
No.
So this lady, you have your picture on an ID that has a different lady's name on it. This doesn't say Taylor. This says some name I can't even pronounce, which
Well,
and I don't think
I
you can
don't
either.
have my name on anything or my picture on anything. So
What do you mean that you don't have it? You see
I
this? I have this
yeah,
picture.
that says, well, I don't know where you got the picture from.
I got it from the car registration.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're showing me that I see my picture, but I don't know what that is. I've never been to New York.
It's a New York driver's license with your picture on it.
But I've never been to New York.
So you don't know nothing about this driver's license?
No.
Okay. Because who is Henry?
That's my daughter's godmom.
So she knows you have this card.
She knows that.
I just want to make sure these people know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know her number by heart?
No, I don't know her number by heart. I haven't even talked to her since last July.
You
That
said-
card doesn't even work anymore.
You said daughter's
My daughter's
godmom?
godmom, yeah.
How many daughters do you have?
2.
Which daughter?
My youngest one.
What's her name?
You have to put all that stuff.
Just
there.
put a first name. It's just a note. I'm literally not putting this in a report.
Can you just put like ML? Like, she
Sure.
knows who's godmom she is.
All right. So Henry is,
Yeah,
Your
that's
daughter's
my
godmom.
youngest daughter's godmom.
this says her name, Henry also. All right. And this one is, who's Anthony Harris?
And that's my child's dad.
Which one? Which child?
The last child. But I'm not giving you his number.
But he knows you have his card?
Yeah, he don't have his card.
What's that one's name or initials?
The child, MT. My last child.
He has your last name, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. So why do you have this lady's time card? The same lady that's on
Who's chime card?
this lady, this Anjani Ramnarine. I can't even say it.
No, I don't know where that chime card came from. I'm
It came
not
from your
sure.
purse.
I'm not sure.
This is these are the photos we're going with. All right. So this is this not the same as this picture that you said is yours with your ID on it or with
Yeah,
your name?
that's my picture. But I'm not sure about any of that.
This came out of your purse.
Like I said, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that card. The stuff that I know about, I told you about.
So how do you not know about how this ID with your
I'm not
picture,
sure,
but
the
somebody else's name
information
got on your
for those
got in
cards,
there?
I gave you the information. So the information that I know is the information that I gave to you.
Okay, but you're not being straight up with me about why you have this lady's ID.
I don't know anything about that.
She reported that you stole her identity and that her identity is
I didn't
stolen.
steal anyone's identity. So I'm not sure why anyone would say anything like that.
Well, then explain to me how, like, so that it makes sense how you have your picture on a New York State ID with her name on it.
I'm not sure because, like I said, I've never been to New York, so I don't know.
You don't have to go to New York to get a fake ID.
Well, I'm not sure. But I've
So
never
then
had
what
a
do you
fake
do with this ID?
What ID?
This one that I'm holding.
I'm not sure. I don't use fake IDs. So I gave my ID to the officers.
So you have no idea how this got in your purse?
No.
Okay, well, you rented the entire apartment under this lady's identity. They even
I
pointed
don't
you out
recall that.
at the apartment. They pointed you out at the apartment complex.
I don't recall that.
I gave them a lineup and they're like, that's the lady who rented the apartment.
I don't recall that.
Well, that's gonna be a problem. How far behind on rent are you?
I'm sorry,
How far behind on rent are you?
behind on rent where?
At your apartment?
I'm not behind on rent anywhere. I don't have an apartment. I told you that already.
Okay. All right, so the story we're gonna go with is you have no idea how your picture got on this ID. You have no idea why it's in your purse. And you have no idea why you have a Chime Visa card also with this lady's ID on it.
I don't know anything about that. Like I said,
You're staying in an apartment rented in
as
this
far
lady's
as
name.
the cards
You
that
guys
have to
share
have,
an old address
I gave you
in
that
Parkway Court.
information. Mhm.
This is not day one for me. I had that information. And you're driving a car in this lady's name.
Mhm. Like I
And
said,
you're
I don't
gonna
know
tell me
whose name the car is
you
in.
couldn't even pronounce this lady's name that you're using all her stuff. You call her Janet. You know her
I
name's
don't
not
know
Janet.
who you're talking about. I don't know what that name is.
So you
I
don't know-
who
so you don't-
Janet
so you
is.
don't
I
know-
don't know who that name is.
Okay, so you don't know Ramnering.
No,
So then there's no reason that you should have anything with her name on it. Because
I'm not sure what I have with
do you
her name
remember?
on it.
You said the lady who owns this car is. You pointed to the registration. You said she lives at that address. You
Yeah,
said
my
you're gone.
grandma lives at that address.
Yeah,
But
and you
you're
said the
saying a
lady's
different
name. You said the lady's name who was on the registration. This is the lady's name on the
That's not the
registration.
thing that I said. So I'm not sure. I don't know like how else to answer you.
All right. So then that's not your apartment.
No, like I said, we don't have
So when I
anywhere to
call
stay
Denise,
right now.
she's going to tell me that that's her apartment.
Correct. So I don't know what. We don't have anywhere to stay right now.
All right. Well, I think it's crazy that you have this lady's fake name on your fake driver's license with your picture. You're driving a car with her name on it. You got an apartment with her name on it. You got even an FPL account with her name on it. And I guarantee you, if I subpoena FPL, who's paying it is going to come back to you.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Oh, I know who pays my FPL account. So if somebody was like, oh, well, I know if I subpoena FPL that it would show your paying. I'd be like, you're damn right. That's what it's going to show. I'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I don't pay FPL, so I'm not sure.
so who pays FPL?
I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. Just raise your right hand. You swear affirm everything you told me today is the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, very good. We'll be sitting here for a little bit. As long as you're cool, nobody will move you to anywhere or put your handcuffs behind your back until it's time to be transported. So if you just sit there and be chill, then you can sit there. We're doing a recorded statement, just so you know, so we got this.
So we're just gonna go, like I talked to you earlier, we're just gonna go over everything, so it's done professionally and correctly. Obviously, you're in New York and you can't come to where we are right now. And we'll go over the case number, the date, the time, and we're gonna go over your information. And if you have your actual New York DL that you can just show us on camera that we are speaking to you. And then Detective Campbell will just pretty much just let you talk and pretty much tell us how we got to where we are. And then we'll explain to you what we got. Okay?
Can you put it closer to the, what does that say, 7? Can you read me the numbers on it? I want to see if they match this one.
Full.
Yeah, she has the numbers right and everything on here.
Yes, I was told that by the electricity company.
Oh. All right, so this, we're just gonna do like a quick formality. He already told you he's Detective Spacey. I'm Detective Campbell. This is PBSO case 24044-805. Can you just state your first and last name for us, please?
My first name is Anthony, last name is Ramnarayan.
Okay, where do you live right now?
I live at 10107 Avenue, Ozone Park, New York, 11417.
Okay.
In New York.
In New York. Okay. What's your phone number?
917
Okay, all right, and we're investigating an identity theft case. When did you first, like, walk us through when you first realized your identity was compromised and like the series of events that have happened since?
Okay, so it was the ending of February last year. I received a check card from Morgan Stanley. So I called them and I told them, well, this is not me. I never opened anything, you know, and I had to kind of fight with them. Then I got transferred to the fraud department. Then they sent me a letter in the mail stating that they believe it was opened under fraudulent something. Then I got checks from them on my name also. So when I got the card, it prompted me to do a credit report.
Okay.
Upon doing so, right, I realized this person, whoever this was, they were trying to get information every day. It's like almost every day they were trying to call different companies, especially car dealers, right? Okay. So I took everything to the precinct over here, and I thought, you know, they would have done something, but they keep telling me they're waiting for the subpoena.
Yeah, that subpoena process is long. So you found out that a car was bought in your name.
Yeah, so this year, let's see, about 3 weeks to 1 month ago, I received the bill from the debt collector for the electricity. Mm-hmm. So I called the company, the electrical company in Florida, and they told me there were two accounts on my name at that apartment.
Okay. And so how did you find out about the FP&L bill though?
About the what?
You said 2 accounts. You said
yes. I called. Hold on 1 second. Okay, let me just get my notes here because I have everything. Oh. Okay. So, all right. So I got the bill from a debt collector, and it stated that I owe Florida Power. Is it Florida Power and Light? I'm not familiar with those companies there. I just know about Con Edison here in New York. You know what light is Con Edison. So yes, it said that I owe that company. So I said I never opened any account. I don't live in Florida. I live in New York. And then when I called, the representative whom I spoke to, his name was Michael. He was kind enough to tell me there were 2 accounts open on my name, and he gave me the address. And when I researched a little bit more, I found out.
Miss A, not to cut you off, what was that address?
Oh, so he gave me Waterway Village Court, Green Acres, Florida, 33413.
And what was the other one?
That's one.
Uh-huh.
33413. He also said that I use my driver's license. I said no. He said, but it's a New York license and it's the exact number. And he said that it was issued October 2019 and it's set to expire October 2027. He also gave me a phone number and an email, but you know that's not my number and that's not my email.
And at some point you called Waterway Village, the apartment.
Yeah, because I researched the address and I realized it was some kind of building complex or something like that.
Right.
So I called them. And then they told me they couldn't give me any information to contact the sheriff's office. And they gave me the number. And that's how I contacted them.
Okay. So all right. So where we're at the moment is that we went and we got the rental file from that apartment. So there's actually, initially she was supposed to live in apartment 521. And then before the lease was signed, she ended up at apartment 2. So the services was transferred. So it's like one account that was opened under 2 different apartment numbers, but there's currently one account open, if that makes
Okay.
sense. So have you ever lived in Florida?
No,
Have you ever been a victim of like a vehicle burglary?
no.
So you have no idea how,
I'll tell you this. I have my license. I got my license in 2014. And the day I got my license, that was the last time I ever drove. I don't drive.
interesting. So if that's Mike, will you tell him that we're doing a sworn statement, please? So this, do you know this girl?
I do not know who that person is. I have no idea. I've never seen that person. Is it okay for my son to see her face?
Yeah.
Nicole.
Do you know anybody named Taylor?
No.
So you never gave her permission to use your identity, open up accounts, none of that stuff.
None of that stuff. No. No, I am me. I'm me. I would never give anybody that permission to do that. God.
So then you've also never lived at 1015 Parkway Court.
No, and that address came up on my credit report also.
All right. I'm going to show you a bunch of documents. I'm going to turn the camera around.
Okay.
I know the answer to these, but I need you to verify.
Okay.
So this is the rental application for Waterway Court. It has Anjani Nicole Ramnarine, which is the last 4 of your social, 4910.
Yes.
Did you ever live at 610 Terrace View Cove, Altamonte Springs, Florida?
No.
Okay. So this is her online application and it's electronically signed with your name. I don't know if you can see that.
Able to see it really blurred, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of bad on our end too. But you, on May 17th, 2023, you never signed this electronically or otherwise?
No, never.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, and it has like the former address, has you listed here. And so you've never lived at this address, you never filled out this form. None of that too.
Can I ask what my address was?
Ask me what?
What the former address was?
1050, well, the one before this one, it was that I just clicked out of it, but it was the one in Altamonte Springs. How did they get your credit report? Did they pull it or did you give the rental company your credit report?
I never gave the rental company anything. The day I found out about the rental company was when I called the Florida Power and what is it? Florida Power and Light.
Okay, so this might.
And electric, yeah. That's the only time I knew about it, but like I said, when I called the company, they didn't want to give me any information because they said they couldn't verify who I was.
Okay, let's see here. I'm just going to go through. I want to see what. And is _76@yahoo.com. Is that an email address you've ever used?
I have never used that address. It's my email 6@hotmail.com.
Okay, and then this is a screenshot of the FP&L account. So you've never lived in Florida. You've never had an FP&L account, correct?
No, never.
Okay. And this is the same thing, that same. So you never opened that account? Hang on, let me see what else is in here. Have you ever worked at Conduent Commercial Solutions?
No,
Okay, so these pay stubs are not true pay stubs, and you never worked there.
never. I can tell you where I work.
No, no,
You know,
that's
if you want.
nope. That's not necessary. I just want you to verify that this was not you.
And also, I've been unemployed since January 20th, 2017.
Okay. And this is an application signature for all the fees that are due when you first sign into an apartment. Did you sign that on August 10th, 2023?
No,
Okay.
I did not sign anything.
Can you keep like a tally mark of how many we have? Did you ever have to get an insurance for like renter's insurance for Waterway Village?
No, I never applied for anything. I never had to get anything. I don't live there. I live in Queens, New York.
Okay. All right, and these are all money orders. So none of these money orders that were paid to the apartment company belong to you or from you?
Those are not from me.
Okay. And that's not your signature? Well, not your true signature?
That is not my signature. I don't even sign like that. No, that is not me. Oh my God.
Let me see what else I have here. I want to make sure I get everything while I have you on the phone.
You know, detective, you all can call me anytime, you know, even if it's in the middle of the night, it's, you know, you can call me anytime.
I hope that we're not up in the middle of the night. Did you call them around May 5th? Is that when you called the apartment complex?
No,
When did you call them about the FP&L account?
I
Did I say May? March 5th. March 5th.
the apartment complex. I called them when I spoke to Florida Power and Light on the 3rd, on May 5th. I'm sorry, not
March
March
5th.
5th,
Okay.
2024 was when I called Waterway Village Management. That's March 5th, 2024.
All right, and then so on August 10th, here's another paper that has your name on it with what's supposed to be your signature at the bottom for that you received gate information and key release for the amenities. You did not sign this paper, correct?
I did not sign that document.
All right,
You have a car on there?
we're getting there. This is to register the car to be in that apartment complex. Have you ever owned a 2022 or a 2023 white Buick Enclave?
No,
Nope. So then is that your signature? So this document, you did not sign this document, right?
I did not sign that document.
Okay. Hang on, I just clicked out. All right, this is the actual rental lease for the apartment and under your name, beginning August 10th to 2023 to August 31st, 2024. And then it's initialed a bunch of times, signed here. You did not sign this?
I did not sign that document.
Okay, so you didn't sign this page either?
I did not sign any document.
Or this page? Or this page?
No,
Or this page? There's a lot of signatures on here.
no.
All right, so none of these pages of this 23-page lease you signed?
No, I did not sign anything.
Okay. And then, hang on, I'm gonna flip the camera for 1 second. All right, so this is like a Florida driver's license database, essentially. That's your name? You never lived at that address?
I can't see the
Oh,
address.
sorry. It says 1015 Parkway Court.
No.
And
I
it
never
has,
lived there.
that 2022 white Buick Enclave registered there, which you already said that you've never owned.
No, I don't own any vehicle.
All right. And here again, so this driver's license, this is a certificate of title, which, did you ever sign this? Oh, wait,
I did
this,
not sign that.
okay. What about,
Will you allow me to take a picture of that driver's license? I would like to show it to my husband when he comes.
what do you mean of what driver's license?
The one that you just showed me.
The fake one?
The one that you just showed me.
The one that,
The fake driver's license.
oh, hang on. Well, hang on, let's finish this real quick, because I'm a little confused about if you're talking about the one with your name or the other one. So this one is the application signature for purchasing the car. Or sorry, the application for the car, this signature, you never signed this either. This is February 27th, 2023. That's when you said that you realized that was February last year when that car was bought in your name, right? Application for a certificate of title with or without registration. Trying to see if that's a dealer agent, that's not. Okay.
I didn't sign anything. And I called all those dealers last year.
Yeah, and then this is the
I
back of it, I
gave
believe.
this a couple of times because
And then, hang on, I don't want to get off topic because, so this signature from February 27th, 2023 for this car is not a signature, or not your signature.
It's not my signature.
Okay, so you didn't sign any of this stuff.
None, nothing. No.
Okay, hang on, I'm gonna flip you back around. All right. Do you have a problem filing your taxes, or have you tried?
My husband and myself, we always file jointly. Since we started doing taxes in the late 90s. In the 90s, it's always joint.
Have you had an issue filing them since your identity was compromised?
Would be this one.
No.
Have you filed for this year?
No, I hope not yet. I hope it's not. If what? I'm sorry?
Have you filed your taxes yet this year?
Yes, we did.
And you didn't have any issues?
No, I didn't have any issues with it.
Okay, all right, good.
Is she filing taxes in my name too?
Not that I know of, but we're just asking because usually, like, sometimes that comes with it. So, but if you already did it, then you might be all right. I don't know a lot about taxes, but I do know that I don't think you should be able to file the same social twice. I don't think. I shouldn't go through anyways. All right, so you have another thing.
You need to see my social. Do you want to see it?
Sure, but
just to confirm it's.
okay. So do you want to prosecute the person who stole your identity and has opened up all these accounts under your name? You want them to go to jail? Yes? Okay. You have anything else that you can think of?
When was her identity stolen? Last February?
The first time you knew your identity was stolen was February of 2023 with the car?
Yeah. Yes.
Did they do anything like significant during like maybe January of last year, that a trip or anything like that where her identity could have gotten stolen?
He's asking like if you did a trip or anything that like.
Did you guys do anything like significant last year, like January or February, where you gave your information somewhere or made a big purchase?
No, I didn't do anything, but I will tell you, last year we went on a cruise When was it? August? It was August last year. We flew from here to Fort Lauderdale, and then we were transferred to the cruise line and took the ship, and then we were transferred back to the airport, and that was it. That's it.
So you were in Florida just for the cruise in August of 2023.
Yeah. Florida just for a few hours, yeah. Just for a few hours, yeah. Just for the cruise in August.
Okay.
Yep. With no escape.
All right, and your identity, nothing was stolen from you at that time?
Well, at that time, I thought everything was okay because when I call all the car places, right, and I put in the report with the police here, they told me they're waiting for the subpoena. So I thought everything was okay until I received this bill a few weeks ago, and I did my credit report. You know, the free credit report that you do every year.
Right.
When I did. Then I realized it's like my blood pressure went up when I saw that $52,000 thing that caused my.
They don't call you Janet for short, do they? No?
No.
Okay. That,
For sure.
well, that makes more sense. All right, I don't have anything else for you. All right, can you raise your right hand for me, please? You swear or affirm everything you told us today is the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I swear, everything
Okay.
is the truth.
All right, this will conclude our statement at 1547. You can put your hand down.
This is 27-year-old Destiny Meeks.